fine.
I don't want to
Hey,
think about
everybody.
it anymore.
Welcome to episode 3 of Vamp Camp. This is Journey Punks. If you are new to us, this is a show where we play tabletop role-playing games online. That's right, on YouTube, the podcast. We usually play Dungeons and Dragons, but we did Vampire the Masquerade short chronicle last October, and this is our first full chronicle of Vampire the Masquerade. And yes, this is episode 3. So welcome. I'm the game master, showrunner, Journey Punks, storyteller, and Vampire the Masquerade terms Gierhart. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And before we get started, we're going to do some quick intros, and we'll start with Kuhnoodle.
Hi, I'm Anna, also known as Kuhnoodle. I play Marceline. She is from the short little series we did and brought her back for this. Yay.
Yay. Awesome. And next is Evie.
Hi, I'm Evie, also known as Woodland Evie, and I will be playing Miss Calista Vile, the local logistics specialist.
Awesome. And Clark.
Hey, I'm Clark. I'm playing Aaron Achilles, and he is the techie podcast guy, and he's kind of new at the whole being a vampire.
And Rady.
Hi, I'm Lizzy or Radiator Burn. I play Daisy. She's very nervous all the time, always. Sweaty hands, all that jazz.
So sweaty, I can relate.
Sweaty palms!
Sweaty palms.
Sweating right now!
Sweaty. Hey, it's good for your skin. I'm just going to put that out there. For any of those sweat phobes out there, there's nothing wrong with it, okay?
Sorry if my hands offended you. They are kind of sweaty. It's hot in here.
Hey, I'm all for the people, the sweaty people out there. I'm with you. Anyway, last but not least, Jay.
Hey, Jay. Don't have a Twitch alias, but I am playing the part of Chaz Darling of the R&D department, and previously on, we'll get to that.
I mean, he was previously on Bloodpool. It's okay.
Previously on Bloodpool. Yeah.
Homies.
Yeah. Him and Marceline have a bit of a history, so yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, with that said, 1 second, I'm just responding to Clark here. Yeah, my camera. I'll just say it. My camera, for some reason, I used the Elgato face cam, and it like comes in and out like a VHS like tracker. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if the software needs to be updated. Yeah, it's like
it's a La Sombra technology vein.
It does that sometimes, and I'm like, okay, that looks kind of 80s, kind of cool 80s like vibes. So I'm like, I'm with it until I could fix it. So thank you for letting me know. But
he's
right
lying.
now,
Dashes La Sombra confirmed.
It's just, yeah, you gotta fix the tracking on that VCR for me. So yeah, yeah. But thank you for letting me know, Clark. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
With that said, with everybody introduced, we are gonna dive back into our story. So last we left our unofficial coterie, our group of characters. Everybody is in town, a little town that is north of Milwaukee, Longfellow, Wisconsin, in a desolate campground. It's usually a family-friendly campground, but it is being rented out for a month-long adult getaway, adult camp, corporate getaway camp for the company NightTrap LLC, which is an upstart tech company, and Alexander Locke is the CEO of it, and it's sort of like if you think of like BuzzFeed doing like different publications that are centered around what seems to be satire, World of Darkness type of stuff. It's not exactly saying it is part of the World of Darkness, because that's what we actually are in the modern day in the Chicago area, but now in Milwaukee, where everything's based in. But if you think of like, Bat Boy in the grocery store on your local satirical newspaper, it's sort of like that. Like, hey, look out for this vampire that's in Lakeview that just like totally took out like 3 dates at once to the holiday club, and he was doing breakdancing, and then he howled at the moon as Depeche Mode was playing. It's sort of like that. They all work for this company, and they are now was seeming to be a sort of company bonding outing trip, all paid for by Alexander Locke. But now there's been several parties that have arrived unexpectedly, seemingly so, and it's causing some tension. One of these parties seemed to be that of the Camarilla, and the other group seems to be that of the Anarchs, and both look very standoffish to one another in terms of not only the NightTrap folks, but also the Anarchs, as well as Anarchs, vice versa. But also an old friend arrived. That is Dante, the Daywalker. Dante is, if you've seen or listened to Bloodpool, Dante is a possible ally. At least he was before with Marceline and with Chaz. He has reintroduced himself. Aaron and Chaz have been talking to him, and he's come with just a bunch of guns, a bunch of knives, and his trusty sword that's strapped to his back, and guns, and it has reignited old skills in Chaz, in which they are arming themselves up for a possible bloodbath with opposing forces that are outside of NightTrap. He seems to be on NightTrap's side, but we'll see. And in the other end is Alexander Locke, aka A-Locke, the CEO of NightTrap, and it seems that Calista has verified that A-Locke is seemingly innocent in terms of like any sort of like hidden agenda.
Seemingly.
Seemingly,
The jury is still out
so
on that
far.
one.
He seems currently like a benevolent fuck up with a lot of power. Like a benevolent dumbass that has a lot of power and fucks up. But as far as, the World of Darkness goes, and beings, possibly one of the monsters, probably has decent intentions. We'll see. But so far, so good.
Very endearing, but in the worst way possible.
In the worst way possible. Daisy and Marceline has suspected possible flirtation between Calista and A-Locke. We'll see about that. And they have also been. I should say, A-Locke and Dante have confirmed that they are cousins. And they also look a lot alike. I know I mentioned this, but yeah, A-Locke is currently wearing like a V-neck t-shirt, graphic tee, with a suit jacket on, skinny jeans, and just cool Nikes, and yeah. Dante looks like he's prepared for battle. He looks like he's prepared for battle, but going to a club. He wears leather pants, red headband, black denim jacket with a sword strapped to his back, with also guns that are underneath his jacket, and knives, and yeah, it looks like he's about ready to kill people. We have now left our characters to slumber during the day. Keep in mind there are blackout shades with all the windows in the cabins at Vamp Camp, and the whole day has passed. Everyone has been sleeping, or at least so it seems so, and the sun has now set. We are now in night 2, the beginning of night 2 of our story, and people are now waking up, and the camera is in the cabin of Daisy, Marceline, and Calista. You all start to wake up.
We begin by rolling a rouse check.
Yes, definitely. So for that, I'm gonna give you. I would like to have 2 successes are needed for the difficulty.
That was definitely a fail.
Okay.
Oh, I think we just rolled the one single hunger dice, but that was still a fail, regardless. I do get hungry.
With that in mind, I'm gonna say that everybody who's a vampire has so everybody, whatever you had before, right now you all have 2 hunger dice. 2 hunger dice for everybody waking up.
Okay.
But yeah, the camera is still in Marceline, Daisy's, and Calista's cabin.
So what do we roll?
I'm sorry?
What are we rolling?
Oh, a rouse check. You basically just roll one single hunger dice
Okay.
and see if you get a success on that or not.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, that was anything below 5 and below is a failure, and anything 6 and above is success. So that was a fail. You do get hungrier.
So 3.
Marceline just kind of. Marceline just kind of sits up. And she's like.
Also, sorry, 3 for Calista too, because she failed that as well.
Yeah.
So back to Marceline. Sorry,
Getting
Marceline.
a little hangry.
Yeah,
So
hangry.
So Marceline like wakes up, like she feels her tummy hurting, and she's just like, I'm still not used to the time change. And then like she starts going through her bags, and she takes out one of her little juice sacks.
How many of those do you have left there, Marceline?
Oh, let me find that. I actually wrote it down. Oop.
I myself would like to know.
I wrote it down on a Photoshop file. I had 3.
3? Okay,
Yeah,
so
now I'll have 2.
you have 2 now?
Yeah. Well, now if I just drink one.
So you drank 1, so you have 2 left. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good to know.
And I think we decided that 1 fills up 2 hunger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a house rule. Yeah. So
Yeah.
1 fills up 2. So now you're down to 1 hunger die.
Okay.
So.
Because she like chugged it. You know how like when little kids would take like their juice boxes and just like squeeze it
Mm-hmm.
and like sip it as fast as they can.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what she did. Then she just burps.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Well, I'm hungry.
Oh.
As Daisy, the second Daisy says that, Calista is going to cover her mouth as if she's going to be sick, but in reality, Daisy is looking very delicious right now.
I'm gonna go get. I think that main room had a bunch of food and drinks on tap, so I think I'm gonna go over there and see if they have any.
The rec center.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rec center.
That's great.
Do you guys want to come?
No, I'm just feeling a little faint,
you.
Daisy. I'll catch up to you.
No
I'll go with
worries.
you.
Okay, let's go.
I gotta
That's
get changed real quick.
Perfect.
So as you're doing that, we're gonna cut back over to the boys' cabin. So we have Chaz, Aaron, and Dante, and Alok have all stayed in the same cabin. Alok didn't go to his own personal cabin tonight. He seemed a little nervous, a little scared. So all 4 bunks are filled. And you've all woken up. And Alok, he's on top of the. Actually, I take that back. No, they're all. I'm sorry. Fuck that. They're all filled, and Alok is the first one that wakes up. Oh, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Is everybody? Aaron, Chazzy boy, cousin Dante,
morning.
wake up. Dante's like, dude, can you not? Oh God, I'm not an early night person like you. I don't. You know this, Alex. He's like, no, you gotta call me by my cool nickname that my NightTrap employees call me. It's Alok, all right? That's like this cool, maybe my new Twitter handle, all right? Dante's like, all right, Alok. Hey, Chaz, Aaron, how are you guys doing?
Chaz rolls over, like facing the wall. He's not getting up, is what I'm saying. He's being a lazy bum. He's just like he rolled over.
Aaron's gonna get up. Aaron's gonna check his Wi-Fi capability. He's gonna check, open up his. He's got like a laptop and like a USB Wi-Fi connector. So I would like to see if I have any Wi-Fi.
So before you do that, Alok looks at you and he pops up above on the second buck, and he's like, Aaron, what are you doing? I said you can't. I told you not to connect to the internet. Pause. So let's do the check to see how much hunger. So everybody's starting who's vampire, which is say for Chaz and Aaron, you guys starting out have 2 hunger dice.
Okay.
And we'll do the check to see if you have. So like Evie said, anything under 4, right, Evie?
Yeah.
Or under 5?
5 and below. 5 and below is a failure. So you're rolling a d10 or just one. If you have the vampire dice, roll the red one.
Okay.
So 3 total dice, right? We need to get 1 success.
Yeah, and if you fail, then you gain another hunger die.
I failed.
Just roll 1 die.
You just roll 1.
Yeah, so if it's like the red one, so it would just, so Jay, since you're using the digital die, you just do 1 red, and it's basically, it's like a fail. Like if you succeed, it'll say like the Ankh or the Ankh with fangs, and if you fail, it'll be just like a blank dot, or it'll be the skull.
Okay, so the dice pool is just 1.
1
the
red.
Hunger is 2. And then
Oh no, yeah, you can remove that for this roll.
remove the
Yeah,
hunger.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you can remove that for this roll.
All right, and difficulty is 1 because there's only 1, baby. Let's go. I got an Ankh, so 1 success.
Okay, so you stay at 2 then, Chaz.
Great.
Aaron,
Yes,
what'd you
did
get?
not get hungrier. Congratulations.
Since you had the vampire dice there, Aaron. So it'll just be the red, 1 red.
I got a fail. So
Okay, so you're hangry. So you have 3
Yeah.
hunger die now.
Yeah.
So Alok looks at you, goes, okay, look, I'm not gonna be like one of those bosses that like micromanages people, but like I'm just gonna say that like so things are like, there's like unexpected things. Like for instance, my cousin's here. I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna prevent you from using the internet, but like I'm gonna say it's not a good idea, but I won't stop you.
Okay. Hey, look, I just gotta check. I just gotta check my email. I gotta check my.
Okay, I'm not looking. He looks away.
Okay.
I'm really hungry though. We should go to the rec center and get something to eat soon.
I'm starving. Can I check and see if I have Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Should I roll for that?
No, because that's really easy.
Okay,
you just see
great.
if you have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You do not.
Okay.
Dang
it.
You notice that your computer did sense a network though that was present,
Okay.
and it was under the name Robert Evans.
Robert Evans. I go.
It's Robert Evans Network is what the full name is.
Who is Robert Evans?
And also so but also keep in mind too that general knowledge, you all do have cell phones and they all have the ability to do hotspot too.
But they didn't take away our phones.
They're back because Alok is a little, he's a little flighty.
He's a pushover.
Yeah, he's pretty passive. He wants everybody to like him.
Yeah.
So Chaz, he's slowly coming to, but he's still kind of half asleep, going, Stevie, stop kicking me. Stop it. Stevie. Ugh. And then he realizes where he is. He's like, oh yeah,
And Dante goes, were you talking about Stevie from like back in October?
You heard that?
Yeah, man. It's a small cabin.
Do you invade dreams? Are you one of those dream vampires?
I'm not answering that question. I'm just asking you if you were talking about. Did you guys end up dating?
You're not answering that question. You are a dream vampire.
I asked the question first.
It's too early for this.
All right. And Ayla goes, okay, so Aaron, back to you. I know you're trying to check your email. So, okay, I have a better solution to keep things a little more safer. And I'll tell the girls this too. I'm going to hotspot you guys so you all can stay on my network, my personal network. And that way it's kind of like contained. And also when we text message, because we all have, iPhones, that it'll all stay within that network. Okay. I think that'll be much safer than you connect. Did you connect to another network?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't connect to networks I don't know.
Good. That's good. You're a really smart boy. So, okay. So I want you to connect. And he pulls out his iPhone. He's like, I'm going to keep my hotspot on. Okay. And you all should connect to Alok is the man. Okay. And the password is Alok has 8-pack abs.
8-pack?
Yes. 8-pack abs.
Is that all caps, all lowercase, or
all caps? Everything all caps. I go hard.
So Alok has 8-pack abs.
Yes, all
That's the password
with 4 exclamation marks.
4 of them. Okay.
Yes.
Alok has 8-pack abs.
You all connected? Okay, cool. Let's all send each other a group text. Actually, no. Hold. I'm gonna tell the girls now. I'm gonna go rush over to them to talk to them, and then you just make sure you're on my hotspot. Are you connected?
Connected.
Okay, Dante, you better connect too. Okay. Dante goes, okay, fine. All right, all connected. There you go, Alex. Alok, sorry. Alok.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, cool. All right, so, okay, everybody's connected. All right, I'm gonna go. I thought maybe they're still sleeping. I don't know, I'm gonna go check the rec center. Maybe they went over there to get something to eat. Anyway, I'll see you all. Meet me over at the rec center, will you? Okay, because there may be some like cool, stinky, and sneaky stuff that's going on. But also, there's a show tonight. Did you know that there's a show that's happening at midnight?
Is it a stinky, sneaky show?
Maybe, with all of us having so much fun and sweating. But there's supposed to be several bands playing, and they're opening for the famous Chicago band SewerShark. It's going to be great. You're going to love them. Especially you there, Chaz. Chaz, you're going to love them. SewerShark. They're really cool. They spray blood all over everybody, and they wear armor. They're really great. Okay.
SewerShark? They sound
SewerShark.
like SewerShark.
Yeah.
They sound just on appearance. They sound pretty cool. Let's go.
All right, cool. I'm going to go see the girls. Okay, bye. So now it's Aaron, Chaz, and Dante. And Dante goes, all right. I know there's still stuff going on. What Alok's telling you all. But we got to keep our guard up. Aaron, did I give you a gun?
Oh, I got that gun. I show it. It's tucked in my waistband.
Here's also 5 clips.
Oh, okay.
They're full. There's already a clip in the gun, in the Beretta that I gave you. So you have 6 clips altogether, okay? Don't waste them.
Okay.
Also, try not to attack. We don't want to like cause a bloodbath if we don't need to, okay? I'll just confirm the Anarchs and the Camarilla are both here, all right? I don't know if they're here specifically for NightTrap, but we'll see. I have no idea why, but they are here, okay? They're in various cabins throughout the campgrounds. I think we should probably follow Alok's lead and try to go along with the stuff that he has planned, the fun things, because we just want to get out of this. We want to get through this alive. Do you agree?
Yeah, but if something goes wrong, I'm going to spend these 6 clips.
You tell him, Tiger.
I twirl the gun.
Hey, Chaz.
No, watch out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Alok. Chaz, can you do me a favor? I'm gonna do some
Yeah.
surveillance, and I'm gonna meet Alok. Can you give Aaron like a tutorial on marksmanship and also just gun safety in general?
Okay, well, the latter first, I think. because
Yes.
All right.
We're
You know what you're
vampires,
doing.
so like it would still suck though. We
Right.
wouldn't die. It would just suck.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, all of them have silver bullets in them, so
okay.
Oh.
So yeah, I only use silver bullets. So Chaz, I don't know if you knew this, Aaron, but spoilers. Chaz used to be a vampire hunter. He used to be part of the Second Inquisition, so he has a history with combat. So as a
I
hunter,
think we covered that last time.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure in case you
Yeah.
forgot when you were sleeping. That wasn't a dream. So yeah, Chaz knows what he's doing is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna go survey look at the perimeter, and I'm gonna meet everybody back at the rec center in a little bit. So I'll see you then. Chaz, good luck. So he leaves. The camera goes back to Marceline, Calista, and Daisy, who are now in the rec center.
Oh no, I definitely do not go to the rec
Calista
center.
didn't come.
Oh, okay,
No.
cool. So
I
Calista
don't
does
trust
not go.
anyone enough to feed in front of them for the time being.
Okay, well then we'll catch back up with you, Calista. So right now, just Marceline and Daisy are the only ones in the rec center right now. Again, this is around, just so everybody knows exactly what time it is. It is around 9:30 p.m. So, it is night though, and Marceline and Daisy are in the rec center alone. There are 2 refrigerators. There's some coolers. Again, there's couches, foosball tables, pool tables, tons of fun stuff. And there's a kitchen area, and all of it is filled with various snacks and food to cook if you want. Fridges are full, standard stuff: eggs, bacon, veggies, fruits. All the works. So yeah, Marceline and Daisy are now in the rec center. You just now walked in. It's just you two.
Well, Daisy definitely goes and gets some fruit or cereal that she can find. So she's just kind of munching on that.
Okay. So you find only there's only almond milk, sweetened and unsweetened. And there's some Count Chocula. It's just the whole cabinet, the one cabinet you go to is just filled with Count Chocula cereal. So
I reluctantly take it and I put it in a bowl.
I guess I'm gonna try to look for anything that smells like blood.
okay, for that I'm gonna need a check from you. So for this, Marceline, I'd like you to mix your dice pool with investigation and one other skill that you think would be logical in this case. So what would your dice pool be made out of?
Well, I
With
don't have any
investigation.
investigation.
Yep, 0 investigation.
Either survival or streetwise.
I'll tell you what, if you want to add one of your points to investigation, I'll let you do that.
Add a point?
Yeah, because do you have points banked up that I gave you from last session? Do you have it spent yet?
Okay. I switched it.
Okay, so what's your dice pool now in your
So then-
investigation?
And then what else? I said streetwise or survival.
Go ahead. I would say survival. What's your points now in investigation? How many dots you have in there now?
1.
1? Okay, so you can mix investigation and survival.
Okay.
And for this, I'm gonna ask for a... I'm gonna ask for 4 successes.
I only have 4 dice. And one of them's gonna be a hunger dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got this.
I have failed.
Failed completely? Okay.
Oh yeah, failed completely.
No no bestial failures or messy criticals. Okay, cool. Okay. So
Oh, I got 9 on the hunger dice.
Okay, that's a regular success then.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
a
good.
regular success.
Yeah.
No
Okay,
worries.
so then only one.
You're
dice.
okay. So you don't find shit. Nothing crazy happens. So yeah. You do you want to eat anything else?
I can't eat anything else, can I?
Yeah, you still have your juice packs though.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I
you
already
have,
chugged.
Yeah, you have 2 more.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Do you want to eat some cereal?
I can't eat anything, right?
You can eat. You can eat food. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. You know you enjoy food too, even as a
For some reason,
vampire.
I thought that like affected us.
No. At least not the way I
Oh,
play,
you
so.
you will have to vomit that up in the future though if you eat food, unless you.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's what
Okay.
I was wondering.
Unless
Vomit?
you've got an advantage that specifically states that you can consume human food, but in that case, you have to
Wow.
have very high humanity
I'm
and
a set.
possibly like skills in Gokanda.
How high does your humanity
Let's do it
have
then.
to be?
You probably just need like a very high Gokanda level, but even then, like I think it's very rare for vampires to eat.
Oh, wait, I was just wondering
Like-
because I'm a very new vampire, so like I didn't.
No, like 7 is not high enough.
Okay.
So yeah, let's do that. It's very.
Yeah, that's why like
Attack on
Kali's
Titan.
Kalian's been very switched on in seeing who's been eating and who hasn't, and also
Yeah.
like who has been like.
That's what I
throwing
kind of
things
thought
out.
too.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been kind of pretending to drink everything.
Yeah.
There's also a TV to turn on if you want. By like the horseshoe of couches that are there. So yeah, Daisy, are you sitting in one of the couches eating your cereal?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Marceline, what do you do? She didn't find any blood.
I mean, she's not hungry because she just tugged a juice box earlier. She just pouts and has no idea how she's gonna survive when she eats her other 2. And then she sits on the couch and she takes out her phone and she clicks into a VPN that she has.
Smart.
Because secretly she's really good at technology. We just never used that to her advantage last time, but I
That's
have
right.
it really high on here.
Yes.
That's general knowledge. You don't need to check for that.
Yeah.
And then sorry, continue.
Yeah, so she hacks into her VPN. It shows that she's somewhere else, but she looks up like on Google Maps to figure out exactly where she is.
Yep.
And then kind of like she kind of pings someone at like that she knows, like another tech friend at home, just to kind of like, she doesn't say anything, but they kind of have an idea of what she's trying to hint at when she sends them like her location. But because it's only through a network that they share type of thing.
Right.
And so just as like this is where I'm at right now. Like,
In case I die, here's where I'm at.
kind of. Because she's still trying to figure out what's going on before she gives out too much
Right.
information to her friend. Yeah.
In case you die, because you're
Yeah,
already died,
exactly.
technically. Yeah.
Like her friend knows the whole vampire thing, but I was actually talking about it with Jay that we were trying to figure out like our characters, like backstory, like what they're doing. And like when we made our last game, I made her really good at technology. I just never took advantage. She just used her dits to her.
Mhm.
But like she's kind of like a recluse, like at home. Like she has like a studio apartment, and she's like your creepy like tech gremlin. Where she has like Mountain Dew cans everywhere, but it's like blood cans everywhere.
So my roommate.
Yeah.
Is it my real room? No, but she's actually good at technology. So she kind of has like her people. That
Yeah.
I would assume like Prudence helped her like get in touch with these people and
Yeah.
higher ups. So she just kind of uses these people as like her help, like kind of.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
But I
excellent.
just figured that should be important to let.
So the doors blast open from behind you. That's facing Lake Michigan, and it's Alok, and he comes in with his phone. He's like, okay. So just so you know, I like changed my rules. Okay, so like everybody can use their phones, but we're gonna all use it on my hotspot. Okay, to be safe. All right. So if you want to connect to the internet, you should all use it to my hotspot. All right. So I'm gonna give you the network. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot what it was. I'll be right back. So he goes back over to talk to Aaron and Chaz because he forgot what it was. And we cut back to Calista. Calista, what are you doing right now since you did not go to the rec center?
Calista is going to go to the transport department and see if anyone is looking particularly tired. If possible, she would like to do a resolve and awareness test to see if anyone has a phlegmatic resonance.
Okay, so just so you know where you're at. So you're at the transport center? Is it where like the buses are?
The place with the buses and maybe the drivers and truckies, if there are any.
So they have all left that part. Yeah, they're gone.
Do we have any just like service personnel?
No.
Not
not that it's apparent. There could be like in various cabins that they might be sleeping in right now, but none that are like centralized or on duty at the moment.
Are there any humans around?
For that, I would like to have a check from you, for you to see. So I'm going over to Callista's sheet. Okay, so for this, I'm going to ask for your dice pool be investigation and one other skill of your choice.
Can we go wits?
Yes. So combine those for your dice pool, and for this, I'm going to ask a difficulty of 3. 3 successes are needed.
Ooh, that is 3 exact.
Okay, so you know that there are at least 10 humans on the campgrounds.
Do I know their
And
roles?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, you keep going?
I was going to say, you know at least one is coming from the rec center.
Do I see anyone that looks particularly tired or apathetic, or just anyone? I'm looking for a vessel with a phlegmatic resonance.
So,
if it's not possible, a normal human's fine.
Sure. Could I ask for that same check again, but this time it's going to be that same dice pool check. This time it's going to be 2 to verify that. 2 successes are needed.
I am going to burn a willpower to reroll.
Yeah, go for it.
So, 2 successes.
2 successes? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, you notice, okay, so the one that's coming from the rec center, you notice is like, normal morning tired, even though it's beginning of night. Normal, it's like not abnormally tired. You notice that there are 5 humans that are very spry. You can feel their energy as being very spry, like they're almost like as if they're prepared to wake up, like they're used to being awake at night. 5 that are very ready. And you notice that there are 4 though that are very, very sluggish right now, very like they're lacking on sleep. They're like more so than just like not morning people. They are like having a hard time being awake right now and sleeping all during the day. So it's 5 very spry, 1 normal tired, and 4 extremely sluggish right now.
I am going to go for the one that looks the most unemotional and stoic. So the one that's most likely to have a phlegmatic resonance.
Okay. So you can sense that there is one of those humans in a cabin that is, so if your backside is Lake Michigan, that would be the east. You're facing the west right now, and the cabin that you can sense one of those humans is to your, so this would be your 12 o'clock, it would be your 10 o'clock. It'd be slightly to your right. Do you go towards that cabin?
Oh, I'm definitely going inside that cabin.
Okay.
And I'm going to check for surveillance.
Okay. For that, I'm going to ask you to have a check of technology and investigation for your dice pool. And for that, I'm going to ask you for difficulty. I need 3 successes on that.
Unlikely to happen, but we'll see. 3 successes.
Okay. So you can see that there is one camera that is stationed above the door. Very hidden though. It's like one of those like tiny ones that are like have like a glass bulb, a black glass bulb over it. But it is in fact a functional security camera. That is, if you jump to get it, it's yeah. But there is a camera set up.
Is it just on this cabin, or is it one for every cabin?
You'll have to look for that later. Calista doesn't know at the moment. Calista just knows that there is this camera.
Okay.
You did not notice them on your cabin, but you also didn't look thoroughly. So, as a storyteller, I can't say yes or no. You just haven't noticed them, at least.
All right. I'm going to. Is there a window to this cabin that avoids the camera?
A window, as in like, not specifically literally a window, or like a blind side.
Oh, like literally a window. So a way to get in without being seen on camera.
Yes, you can. There's 2 windows on both sides of the door.
Yeah.
Both have blackout screens pulled over them. You could try to enter through that. The camera will pick up that you're entering through the window, though.
If it's and like if I'm going to be caught on camera either way, I'm going for the door. So I knock politely.
You knock at the door. Okay, cool. So you knock on the door. You hear footsteps from inside, and this is someone that opens the door, and it is a human, redheaded woman. Looks about 30. She has very long, curly red hair, light skin, and green eyes, and she is dressed in sweats and a spaghetti string top that is like this, like kind of like earthy green color, and sweatpants are gray, and they say Bowling Green State University on them. And she looks at you and she goes, "Hi, sorry, are you a counselor or something? I'm sorry, I was having a really hard time being awake at this time."
Do I know them?
She has a watch. You do not know them. And she's like, "Oh my god, it's like 9:35 at night. Why are they having us on this sleep schedule?" Anyway, I'm sorry. Do you need me? Hi, I'm Robin. Nice to meet you.
Callie. Lovely meeting you.
Nice to meet you. I love your outfit, by the way.
Thank you.
Sorry.
We are employees of NightTrap, and we have rented out this area. So I was wondering, your new face. What are you doing here?
Oh, hi. Yeah. So, oh my god. So I'm here with my my boss, Robert Evans, and he said that we should all come out to bond with each other, with our coworkers, and that we should get to know the tech company NightTrap. And there's been like some suggestions. Wait, sorry, are you with NightTrap?
Robert Sanderson.
No, this
or
is
Robert Evans.
That's a different guy. Yeah, this is for Robert Evans. Sanderson is a different.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Robin.
Robin.
Mm-hmm.
And what does this Robert Evans do?
Actually, I don't know a whole lot. I just know that he is one of the general managers, and he wanted us all to come out here, and we work for a cybersecurity company, and he doesn't actually go in. I will say that he just owns the company. He actually doesn't like run anything, and the word is that he actually doesn't really know much about technology. He just owns the company. But yeah, I'm a software engineer. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Would he happen to be this lovely, well-dressed fellow that stepped out from the bus the night before and was talking to A-Log? Alexander Locke, our employer.
Yeah, I know of Alexander Locke. He seems pretty quirky. No, that is not Robert Evans. Robert Evans looks... He always wears plaid. And he usually wears like a dusty suit jacket coat. It's very cream colored. He has glasses, and he has like a southern accent, and he wears loafers everywhere. Yeah. His belt buckle is usually like right underneath he has a big belly, like right underneath his belly button.
That's player speaking. I would like to make an investigation check. And I also have a specialty in Vampire Camp. I want to see if Robin is a ghoul of anyone, because we don't want to trespass on other people's property.
That's right. Okay, for that, I'm going to need 3 successes on that check.
Yeah. That's 5 successes.
Okay. You know very clearly that she is not a ghoul.
That's fantastic. I would like to use Mesmerize.
Okay. For everybody at the table and for our audience, could you describe what Mesmerize does?
Yeah, so Mesmerize requires no check for an unsuspecting mortal. It basically overrides their free will, and she is now under my control, and she will do whatever I say.
So Robin, she falls under your control. Her eyes just go into a bulge, and her arm just kind of goes limp by her side. The door is still open. It's a small enough cabin where you can tell that it is just her inside, and her jaw goes like it's like a slack jaw now, and she's just staring right at you.
Now put your arms around me and pretend you know me.
She does. She lifts her arms, and she does look like she doesn't know, like in what sense. She starts putting them on your shoulders.
She gives me a hug.
She gives you a hug, but it's very like awkward.
Yeah.
And
we're putting on a show for the cameras, and I'm going to guide her inside the cabin and close the door.
And you step close to her and guide her in, and the camera you can see is like framed with you going in, and the door closes, and now we cut inside the cabin with just you two. And she kind of looks like right now like she's almost kind of like slow dancing with you. Sure, her hands are like kind of like cusp like behind your neck, and her hands are on you very lightly, but she's very, very close to you with her stomach like touching yours.
I waste no time in feeding. Like, that's a very convenient position.
She doesn't scream. She just kind of takes it, as us, the audience, could see that she is in pain, but doesn't look like
vampires,
it's not...
like the vampire's feeding is supposed to feel like quite good, I think.
Right.
So,
like she looks like it's intense. Like it's like very like intense for her, but she doesn't look like she dislikes it. So she's just taking it in as you're feeding on her.
I would like to remove 2 dots of hunger. Because the
Absolutely.
only way to remove the final, way to remove the final die is to kill someone, and I definitely do not want to kill her.
All right. So she stays alive.
Yeah.
What do you do with her? after
And
you've...
I would like
Yeah.
to use a higher level of dominate and with rationalize, which is so the victim now believes that dominate commands to be their own free will. So I want her to rationalize the fact that she did in fact know me from before and that she is willingly letting me feed on her.
Alrighty. So so now she feels like she's known you, right? She feels like that she's okay. So she's now falling kind of limp at first, sort of getting her composure again. She like takes a step back and she has blood dripping out of her neck, and she kind of like sits on the bed and she lays back for a second. She looks at you and she blinks her eyes, and then she goes, "Oh, Calista, I'm so glad you're here."
I kind of kneel beside her and I have her hand in my hand, and it's like, Robin, we are great friends, right?
Yeah, we are.
Friends help each other out.
They do.
Would you mind just being a little extra pair of eyes for me? We have a lot of just strange people lurking around lately, and I could use someone from another company.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't think I told you the company I work for. Since we're good friends, you should know. I work for RE Cybersecurity.
RE Cybersecurity.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Robin.
I'm a
you
software-
are such a sweetheart.
I'm a software engineer for them. So yeah, and if you want me to keep an eye out, do you want me to just keep quiet about the things I see and just talk to you about them when I know stuff?
Yeah, come find me, but don't text. You know how we leave little trails behind.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know that from working in a cybersecurity company. Okay, great. Right. I'll do that.
Yeah. Thank you, Robin. You
Thank
take care
you.
now. I give her a
You
little
too.
pat on the cheek.
Thank you. And she just holds her neck and just kind of looks into the abyss of the ground.
Look at me, I'm being so unprofessional. And I kind of lick her neck and then I close the wound.
Thank you. I feel much better.
Yeah. I kind of lay her back down onto the bed and I leave the cabin.
Alrighty. And we cut back over to Aaron, Chaz, and Dante. Alok has come in. He goes, "Guys, I forgot the network and the password. What was it again? It was something that Alok is super shredded or something."
Okay, Alok has 8-pack abs.
8-pack?
8-pack abs.
Alok.
Exclamation points.
Okay, Alok has 8-pack abs.
Yeah. 4 exclamation points. For the
Oh,
fourth
I do
time.
remember that I just said that 8 is just a letter 8. Just 8 as the letter. 8-pack abs and ABS and then exclamation. And what did I say the network name was?
It was what is it? Alok is great. I think it's that. It's gonna be whatever the. There's 2 networks that pop up. It's the one with your name in it.
You know what? I'm gonna rename it in my phone right now. It's gonna be Alok Awesome. Just that'll make it a lot simpler.
Right.
Okay, so Alok Awesome, exclamation mark, all caps though, always all caps. Alok Awesome. Okay,
Great.
that's great. Dante, you got it? He's like, yes, I got it. I was already connected, but sure, I reconnected. I'm connected to your hotspot, Alok. Thanks. So Dante has re-entered as well, and he looks at Chaz. He goes, "Did you teach him how to use a gun already?" I know it's only been 10 minutes, but I can't hear you there.
I watched a YouTube video.
I think you're muted there, Chaz.
I had no idea it was muted. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was saying such funny shit too. Anyway. I was saying, lock on the impact arms, just to myself and no one. Yeah, mainly it was just
watch Predator there, Chaz? Were you watching Predator instead of teaching Aaron how to use a gun?
I taught Aaron to not point the gun at anyone unless he intends on shooting them.
Yeah, you do that a lot, Aaron.
Yeah.
Predator has some excellent gun safety in that movie, so we did review a few scenes of that.
Okay.
And then we practiced the shaking of the hand. Carl Weathers.
That's not gun. That's not gun lessons. That's just pop culture.
You gotta start square one.
I know how to shoot it upside down, and I put it upside down, and I put the trigger on my pinky.
Look, okay, Aaron, keep it concealed. That's my number one tip to you for right now.
Okay.
Keep that thing in your pants. Keep it concealed. Do not
Going
show
back in the
anybody
pants.
that you're armed right now, because if we cause unnecessary violence, there will be a bloodbath. I don't want that to happen, okay?
Oh,
Aglock.
yeah.
He goes, hey, hold on a second. There's gonna be a show tonight, okay? At midnight, the bands are playing, okay? It's gonna be awesome. The stage just a little bit north of here. All right, so there's not gonna be any bloodbath. All right, everybody's talking about guns and stuff. Why did you bring guns there, Dante? Because the Camarilla and Anarchs are here, Aylock. Chaz, tell him. You know what it was like. You used to be on the other side.
Yeah, this is not a good group of people or vampires. That's why I brought my cargo shorts.
Okay, we should go talk to the girls at the rec center, okay?
Cargo pants,
Bring your cargo shorts with you, okay?
There's more pockets for shells.
It's very stylish.
And what? I can't just roll up with a bandolero, dude. I have to have cargo pants with.
No one's gonna suspect a guy with cargo pants to be heavily armed.
And a black tank top.
You should probably put your jacket over so you can cover the guns that are strapped to you right now. I can see that with your tank top on.
Okay, you mean the jacket with the one gun right here, one gun right here, and then
but the jacket covers. Yeah, your jean jacket covers it.
Dante, we're on the same side.
I'm just a little nervous because I'm just a little nervous. This is way different than what we dealt with back at the Holiday Club. Okay, this is way more intense. There's a lot of people here that could just murder us, dead, past being undead.
Okay.
Let's go to the rec center. What are you gonna say?
I was just saying, we're both on the same side.
Yeah, Ayla goes, yeah, man, chill out, okay? Listen to Chaz. He knows what's up. He's a Mr. Cool guy, okay? Listen to Babyface right here.
If anyone's gonna get us out of here alive, it's you, and it's me, okay?
It's not me. It's gonna be you, Chaz. You're super handsome and you're Mr. Cool guy.
Aylock.
Everybody likes you. Oh. And Dante looks at. He's like, "You too, Aylock. You got it down too." Yeah. All right. We should probably go to the rec center and talk to the girls because we're just gonna repeat ourselves. So let's go.
Starving.
So you guys go over to the rec center. Calista, where did you go after you left the cabin? With Robin?
I actually would like to see if I know any Tremors around.
If you know any Tremors around.
Yeah, or if I have a contact that knows blood sorcery or thin blood alchemy. One or the other.
All right. This one's going to be a little tougher. I'm going to let you choose your 2 skills. What would you like to choose for this dice pool?
Would I be able to do wits and investigation? Or wits and awareness?
You can either choose. Yeah, where you choose awareness or investigate. Or sorry, wits and awareness or wits and investigation. You choose.
Let's do wits and awareness.
Okay. For this, I'm gonna need 6 successes.
No chance. 2.
So no pun intended, no dice this time.
How do you tell what another class of vampire is?
Oh, you wouldn't. I was just hoping that because I've been active in the Camarilla and in Chicago for some time. I was hoping that I know a Tremere that I saw coming out of the bus.
You might know later, but for now, You don't know.
Yeah.
From that check, and also, so far it seems that everybody's still in their cabins or somewhere else.
Yeah.
They're either somewhere else or in their cabins right now. You don't notice that any of them are in the rec center right now.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Where would you like to go?
I think I'll just go to the rec center.
Okay. So, Marceline and Daisy are still at the rec center. Aaron, Chaz, Aelok, and Dante go to the rec center, and Calista arrives around the same time. So time check is about 9:45 p.m. right now. So you all are now at the rec center. The 7 of you. So Ayla goes, hey, we're all together. Hey, okay, so everybody knows. I changed my mind about the tech, okay? But you gotta be on, to be safe, you gotta be on my hotspot network, okay? I'll tell you what the network name is. It's
another
Ayla.
network?
No, it's the same network there, Chazzy boy, okay?
Oh.
It's A-Lock awesome exclamation mark, all caps. And then the password is A-Lock has 8-pack abs, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And the 8 is the number 8, sorry. A-Lock has 8-pack abs, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. All caps, always all caps with A-Lock, because A-Lock goes hard. Okay, so we could text, we can get on the internet, okay, but just make sure you're on my special VPN network, hotspot network, so that way everybody is taken care of, because especially now, okay, Dante, you want to tell them, okay, because you're a little more, like, not as chill about it, and they may, need to know this, because I'm just more Mr. Chill guy, okay? Dante goes, okay, so I feel like that one might know a little more about it too as well. So, and he points at Calista. Hi, Calista. We met briefly last night.
Yes, cousin Dante.
Yes, cousin Dante. Okay, you remember. Okay, so I'm guessing you probably know a little more about this too. So there's a human here. Fuck. He looks around. He looks directly at Daisy.
Yes,
Hi.
we've been.
What are you doing here?
Marceline sits right next to her and just starts smelling her.
What are you doing here?
Hi, Daisy.
You're not kindred.
I was told this was a work trip.
He looks at Aylock and goes, dude, what are you doing with a human here? Like, she's immortal.
And I also
mortal.
looked to Ayla. I was like, yes, I am well aware that we have been blatantly breaching the Masquerade over and over and over again. And if it was up to me, that would not be the case. So, my dearest Ayla, would you care to explain your intentions, please?
Dante goes, yeah, Aylock, what the fuck? Do you know what me and Chaz and Marceline went through with what the Camarilla did us back in October? Like, they almost, like, oh my, I'm not gonna get into it. Why? Yeah, seconding what Calista just said. What the fuck? And Ayla goes, what? I don't discriminate like you all do, okay? And like, look,
I
the
didn't
Masquerade.
discriminate. I was a human like a year ago.
Look, I don't have anything against mortals, okay? Like, okay, Daisy. Can I say something to Daisy before I answer Calista and Dante? Okay, can I say something in front of you to Daisy before I answer you two, please? I think Daisy deserves that from me. Is that a yes, Calista? I saw your head nod.
Yes.
Okay,
Ayla,
cool.
you are the boss.
I'd like to be called leader Aylock instead of boss Aylock because I like to, be in the trenches with my employees, Anyway.
Yes, leader Ayla, please.
Thank you. I like that more. Actually, how
The
about
floor is yours.
Captain Aylock? I like Captain.
Yeah, Alok, why don't you just go? Yeah, you can just talk. You can just.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. And Dante goes, yeah, can you fucking just say it? So, all right, sorry. Okay, everybody. Jeez, Pete's. All right, Daisy, so we're vampires. Don't tell anyone. We like to prefer the word kindred, okay? So yeah, now that you know that, So like, you know, like all the stuff that we publicize and NightTrap and everything, they're actually about real stories that I give prompts to you all to write about. And like, yes, there's like a lot of like, I like to call fan fiction that's built around them, you know, to fluff it up, to sell it, you know, to the ad revenues like online. But they're all based on real stories, like with werewolves and vampires and ghouls, and you know, they're all real things. And I know that Chaz and Marceline and Aaron and Calista and like sorta Dante, we are kindred, which means vampires, which means we suck blood to survive. Surprise!
It's just like every single time Alok mentions the word kindred or vampire, you can just see like Calista getting impossibly paler because she knows that now that the secret is officially out, there's only 2 ways to move forward. A is to kill Daisy, and then B is to kill Daisy but also turn her into kindred.
Okay, I know what
so
you're thinking.
So either way, Daisy is gonna die.
I know what you're thinking. Okay, I know. Calista, I see it on your face. I know that you're thinking that we either have to kill her or turn her kindred. I know you're thinking that.
Oh, you're funny, Captain, you are being, and she kind of like squeezes his shoulder really hard.
Why you?
Can't we just like make a deal with Daisy?
Let me go,
Calista,
please.
she could be
Can
like,
we talk about this?
She could be like our little snack friend.
I'm gonna stand in front of Daisy and I'm gonna, guys, no one wants to eat Daisy more than me right now.
Dante, guys, I'm gonna let you all figure it out. I'm gonna be over here prepping for possible battle.
We can like share Daisy as long as she consents to it.
No, I don't think we should eat Daisy. My morals are drawing a line.
What if she lets us?
Maybe. Daisy? No, wait, no.
Daisy, would you let me eat you? But like,
Aaron,
I would like...
Aaron, add another hunger die.
Oh, no.
Like, I would help you do things and stuff. I'm really good at doing stuff. I can do blood sorcery.
Yeah, maybe we can just eat Daisy a little bit.
Chaz is just sitting
Callie
there.
kind of perks up at the mention of blood sorcery, but she doesn't say anything now.
Yeah, Chaz is just kind of sitting there with his coffee that does nothing.
If it means anything, I was like a human like a year ago.
And
like, I'm probably the same age as you in real life, normally.
Yeah. Chaz is just
clearly a vampire.
His fucking options. He's just weighing his options. That's all I wanted to say.
Same with Chaz.
Yeah.
I turned him, and look how great he is.
Okay, I have an idea. I think we're all confuzzled and everybody's excited. Okay, so how about this? Daisy, you keep sitting there eating your cereal or Count chocolatey cereal. I can't even say it. Fuck. I'm so worried right now for you because you're probably gonna die. Anyway, so all right. So here we go. How about let's take a vote, everybody? Okay, everybody, let's take a vote. Okay, let's vote on what should be done with Daisy. And Daisy, I want you to vote too. Okay.
A say, though.
That's what I'm saying. She should vote.
Can I? So
it should be a vote. Just be like Daisy.
Oh boy, So my options are that I'm gonna die, or die in a vampire way, or become your food. Can I go home?
Callie kind of steps between Daisy and the door.
Alok, I didn't want to come on this fucking trip anyway!
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh
Daisy.
My god!
Daisy. Okay, so being a vampire is pretty cool. Okay, you get to stay up you get to sleep all day, party all night. You'll never age. You'll look like the same that you
just don't sparkle. I was really disappointed about that part.
You get all sparkly. Okay, like the movie Twilight, kind of. Actually, you don't. Shh, more of a selling point. Okay, so it's really cool. You could do cool powers and you get to fly and do all this awesome cool stuff, okay? So that's probably the better option than just dying, right?
We may have a third option, and that is someone ghoul her.
Want to be a ghoul?
I don't like
I want
a
a ghoul.
ghost.
That one kind of sucks in my opinion.
But
like
that is the only way that she can move forward while still being mortal. Because
Guys,
other than that, she's dying tonight.
there's like no freedom in it though, Daisy. You like kind of just like
No, there isn't.
there it's
Which is exactly why you get to live.
You get to live, but yeah, you got like a boss all the time.
You get
So
to
that
feed us.
guys, what if we just don't eat Daisy? What if we just keep her as is, and we don't eat her beautiful, very nice smelling blood?
Oh, you like her, Karen, don't you? I'm glad there's not an HR department
Aaron's
because
gonna
that would
eat you.
you'd
Yeah,
get
I'm
written
gonna
up.
kick you. Oh, I
Callie,
guess.
Calista, is there an option where she could just like be cool and not tell anybody?
That's what I'm
You kind of
saying.
threw that out. You kind of threw that option out the window the second you mentioned the word kindred. So I'm afraid you're the one who set her off on this path.
Oh, you know what? I take all responsibility and it's my fault.
As you
And
should.
Calista, how about if I go get you, like everybody, because I'm the CEO, I'm Captain Alok. I get everybody, blood to feed on, and we keep Daisy alive. Okay, first, Daisy, do you want to stay alive? Is that what you want, or do you want to be a vampire?
All right. Alok, I'll tell you this. Since would you agree that it is your mistake by revealing our status to her?
Absolutely is 100% my mistake. I'm sorry. You
What
can cancel
if
me.
I
I
say
apologize.
That I can remove her memory from what happened.
And Dante goes,
within-
hold on. Dante puts his sword back. You can remove her
Oh, you're
memory.
still here? Cousin Dante, I thought you left.
Yeah, I've been doing sword moves over the side, just practicing my sword.
It'd be
I'm a
really
swordsman.
cool.
He was
It
doing
was-
sword
it was
moves.
very
I was doing
cool.
cool sword stuff.
I
off to
was
the side.
distracted.
Just
Have
letting
you guys
all
been
argue.
arguing this whole time about
Yeah.
something?
Chaz was over like getting coffee.
Dante's
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
just like watching sword
And I'm like,
moves.
that's who I sired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
almost
Chaz
have a
Sire?
PhD.
Did you have the princess permission to sire? Marceline.
It was kind of a I had to or not had to.
Yeah, it was at the
Kind of,
holiday club.
it's one of these situations.
It was one
from
of
what
these
I understand.
situations.
Yeah, yeah.
It was kind
It's-
of like this. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
there. It
We
was at the
are
holiday
all
club.
meeting final death. If
Prudence.
any of
Just
this
don't. Can you
leave
not?
this room tonight.
Prudence.
Calista, can you
Put a
just
note in
not
for
tell
me.
the royalty of Chicago, please? Can you be
Wait.
like our friend, please?
Would have I feel like
please?
Prudence would have said something though, being as famous as she is.
Well, I mean, maybe since October, but like when we all encountered the Camarilla, when they scolded us for blowing up the Columbia building, they didn't mention it then, so we got away with it at least back then.
Did they know about it?
They didn't question us about it at all. They didn't, they were more concerned that
We blew up
Prudence
something.
blew up a big part of a chunk of the Columbia building, and that
The
was going to
fact
cause
that you are
an out-
all right now still unbreathing and not ash is just
But-
a wild stroke of luck.
But it turned out okay. Okay,
I'm
it
good at
turned
the
out
things
fine.
I do.
Yeah, like we're still here.
Or I'm going to
and-
pretend that I don't know about what you did, Marceline, right now. Let's solve the Daisy
I can
issue.
help you if you keep that.
like Calista. This is Dante speaking. Calista, look, maybe there's ways outside of the rules of the Camarilla, outside of the Masquerade. Maybe there's just things that we have to do because they're not so black and white according to the rules. Like, I mean, do you think there's like other options to move forward
Well,
and still
What
hold on to
I-
the Masquerade? Still protect it.
we can either A, remove Daisy's memory of the past half an hour and pretend that
Okay.
nothing ever happened tonight and word will not get out to her ever again that we are what we are. Or we ghoul her. Or we kill her. Or we again, without the princess' permission, sire a new kindred, which in hindsight will probably get us all killed equally. So I guess we only have 3 options.
You know what? The prince can suck it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, and Dante goes, I'm gonna third that too. And Ayla goes, don't say anything to make Calista mad at you, okay? Okay, Calista, I see all what you're saying right now, and I
She's being
totally.
a goody two-shoes, and
yes.
who cares?
But Calista is the smartest one out of all of us and knows the rules, and she knows everything that we need to do as kindred, and she knows best. Calista knows best. Calista, whatever you want, I just want to make sure and be nice to Daisy, okay? But like, also, the rules are important. Dante goes, you're such a fucking pushover, man. Jesus Christ. Come
I think
on.
we're only talking this way because we
You
are
just
all
like
hungry.
her, Alok. You just like her. And Ayla goes, shut up, dude.
I knew this was a thing.
Not
we
listening.
did. We called that.
Daisy,
Not
we called that.
Not listening.
Don't you want to stay with us? We
Not-
can talk shit about them and like their little
Okay.
crush on each other.
Okay, as Mr. Captain CEO, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna ask first before we decide anything. Daisy, out of those 4 options, those very smart, very
3
calculated. I thought there was 4. It was erase her memory, kill her, make her a ghoul, or make her a vampire.
no sirening without the princess permission, please.
Oh,
we already
I don't-
have one unauthorized.
That's option.
There's permission.
Flipping.
I think Prudence sent in a word. She said she would before she left.
How about I go ask? How about I
Ask.
go ask?
The prince.
Yeah, how about I go ask and I ask for like we write a letter of recommendation and we get a signature on DocuSign or something, and then like I return and be like, yo, hey, you could be a vampire. Prince says okay.
Okay, let's see what Daisy has in mind. Whether
Daisy,
her
Legal said that DocuSign isn't always going to be accepted, so you may need to get like an actual signature. This is just to keep it
Chaz?
good and legal. What?
You know what? That's a good.
Yeah.
I was frustrated at first, but you're right.
Because then you'd have to get like a third, like a notary. I think that has to,
I'll get the signature in the best way
yeah.
possible.
Okay.
We'll take a selfie too.
Okay.
Daisy, what do you want?
Alok, so all the other people that came here, they're vampires too.
Well, except for my cousin Dante, he's a Dampier.
Okay, so I'm the like one of the only humans around for a very large amount of miles.
I think there's still humans here, I'm guessing. But you're the only one that we know. At least unless Calista knows of. Calista, there's some blood on your lip right there. Actually, did you go feed? This is like right on the corner of your mouth on the left side. There you go. You got it. I can't hear you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, you already, okay. I'm just gonna say I don't know, Daisy, but you're the only one that we know, as far as I know, about Calista, too.
Okay.
So yes, as far as we know.
I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I am feeling a little bit stressed here. Marceline, can I talk to Marceline alone for a second? I just have some questions that I think might help my answer, because life flashing before eyes.
Okay, fine. You and Marceline are you going outside, or are you just going over towards like the kitchen?
We'll go outside.
Yeah, we'll go outside.
Okay, you go outside, we'll hang out here. Hey, does anybody want to play pool with me? No? Okay, I'm gonna play pool by myself. So Ayla goes there to play pool.
If they leave, Callie goes with them. She will stand out of earshot, but she's keeping an eye on Daisy.
Okay.
In case she
So-
makes a run for it.
3 of you go outside. Okay.
I'm
And
very
then-
strong.
The remainder of the interior scene right now, Aaron, Chaz, Ayla, and Dante are inside. And Dante looks at Chaz, be like,
Mhm.
okay, I know I'm talking to you because you and I are like,
Yeah.
experienced combatants.
Yeah.
I know they're trying to decide Daisy's fate, but I don't think you and I should focus on that. whatever happens, happens. Sorry, Daisy. I think you and I should focus on possibly defending this group against either Anarchs or Camarilla that are here, or both.
I don't want anything
and I
to
think
happen to Daisy, though.
I don't either. But if we focus on that, they could get the upper hand on us and kill us all. Because I do have some intel that they're really not happy with NightTrap. That it could be threatening the Masquerade altogether, even though it's tongue in cheek.
Like financially.
And Ayla goes, hold on. I heard something about NightTrap being not cool. Is that what you said, Dante? He's like, look, Aaron, come here. You should know this too.
Okay.
I have the reason I'm here is because I was informed of that both Camarilla and Anarchs, more so the Camarilla, that they are not happy with NightTrap's operations. That it could be promoting and leaking information that could ruin the Masquerade. Again, the Anarchs aren't as concerned. The Anarchs also partly here to party as well. But also they want to check and question you, Alok, and the rest of the team on how safe NightTrap is as an app. So, yeah, both groups are here. The Camarilla are pissed. So
We're not gonna lose our jobs.
Ayla goes, no, you will be totally. In fact, I'll give you pensions, okay? I'll give you pensions. Yeah, pensions, okay?
And tenure? Am I gonna
and
get
bonuses. That's in Chaz.
Right.
That's if you go to like be a PhD something. Okay. So no one's getting fired. I don't know, but I'm really worried for my life right now. Dante, I'm really worried, okay? It's like, look. That's why I'm here. Chaz knows what's up. But Alok, your crush, Calista, I don't know if she's on your side, bro. I think I'd be really cautious because isn't she a part of the Camarilla? And he goes, yeah, but she's awesome, okay? I would do anything for her, all right? Dante goes, okay. Chaz, Aaron, what do you think? He's crushing hard, and she may be a threat to you as a group, as NightTrap.
She is a little loyal to the royal.
The Camarilla, yeah.
Yeah, loyal to the royal, and
that rhymes. I like that one.
But
yeah,
and like I understand that there are good vampires and there are bad vampires, just like there are humans, but royalty is kind of across the board not great, I think. So.
And Alok, you like Daisy?
Yeah.
And would you wish this life on anyone else? Because I wouldn't. I didn't want this.
You didn't want to be a vampire?
No.
Why did you? So you got it changed by your sire against your will?
Yes.
I'm sorry there, buddy. But you're like such a cool guy, vamp. You look like if like Kurt Cobain became a vampire.
Listen, I'm just trying to make the best of it. But at the end of the day, it should be Daisy's decision.
You're right. But I also, okay, guys, huddle, bro talk, okay? You too, Dante, okay? Bro hug, okay? So like, I do kind of like Calista a little bit. And Dante goes, oh, really? Like, yeah, we didn't guess that already.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
Chaz, you've had crushes before. Don't you have like a girlfriend back in Chicago?
Stevie, I mean, it's a hot and cold kind of thing. We do live together, but she's
she's like, all right.
She kicks me out of the house and she's like, you better be back by 10. It's like, it's that kind of thing.
I would like that if like Calista would shout at me about that kind of stuff. You know, like that sounds great. You have the life, Chaz.
It works for us, but like sometimes it's complicated. Relationships are complicated.
I want her to slap me.
I didn't need.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I thought I was just thinking that.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think I
just said
need
that out loud. Okay.
All right, Dante goes, okay, huddle done. We know that you like her, and but you need to know that she could cause your actual destruction. Okay, just know that. All right, I guess we gotta just follow what. Okay, Chaz, you and I, possibly Aaron, we gotta watch out for our group. Okay.
I
gotta
want
see what Daisy.
nothing. I want nothing to happen to anyone. Not Daisy, not Calista, not Marceline, not Aaron, no one.
Dante goes and cracks open a beer from the fridge. He goes, all right, let's just chill and see what the girls say. Okay. Cut back over to outside. It's outside the rec center. Marceline and Daisy are now together, and Calista is. You could definitely see her. She is like out of earshot. But Calista is on one side of the building, at the corner of the building, and Daisy and Marceline are at the other side. There is like a little like grill, like unused grill with some like used charcoal underneath it for like patio barbecue. But yeah, it's just you two. So Daisy and Marceline together.
Great. Hi, Marceline. If it's cool with you, I think can you bite me and turn me into a vampire, because I'm pretty sure that somebody's gonna kill me real soon. I don't see another way out of this. Because
I've done this before and it was pretty great. But Calista is watching.
I think she's
Camera looks at Calista. Calista, what do? You didn't hear this, but they're looking at you.
Yeah, she is just crosses her arm across her chest. She's leaning against the wall, and she's having like a little cigarette break, but she is watching them like a hawk.
I don't know.
Let's cut back over to
She
Marceline.
looks very cool.
So,
I'm
Daisy,
pretty sure she's gonna try and kill me. I don't really know what's happening.
Daisy. I have a really weird suggestion. I'm kind of into it, but I don't know if you are. So in order for this to happen, I have to bite you and you have to bite me. You have to draw some of my blood. Because that's how we did it with, Chaz. We did inside a phone booth. It was really weird. Or a photo booth. It was really weird.
It was also really cute, but
It
Chaz
was really
isn't
cute.
here. But
There's a photo to criminate. And but so in order so Calista doesn't like see what we're doing, pretend you're making out with me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it.
So we have to figure out a way to like do this. Do we like how do we make out?
But in a way that makes it look natural.
Are we just really aggressive lip
Pretend
biters?
cigarette.
Yeah, I think that could be a good idea. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody's even gonna see it, because of
Yeah.
all the Yeah.
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 I just hope Aaron doesn't get mad.
You know what? My personal mental safety is more important to me at this second.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be a food
I'm
bag.
I feel like it's pretty obvious that I'm into the ladies. I've already fed today, so I'm not hungry. So I'm going to just gently push you against the wall
Okay.
and just start smooching ya.
Sounds perfect.
Are you doing this, Marceline?
I'm about to.
We're talking it over first.
I just want to make it's consensual.
Yes, no,
Like
100%.
obviously I can use like my vampire stuff to like actually get you to do it, but
What's your
No,
body
it's-
doing right now, Marceline?
I'm kind of leaning against the wall of the building, kind of like, hitting on her.
Yes.
Okay.
And my
sorry.
body is very tense and
we're, like,
rigid
really
because I
close,
think
like-
I'm about to die. Like, I swear someone is gonna come kill me and use me as their blood bag. But I'm like trying to look
close
cool.
to her face, like I'm leaning in, kind of like a.
Okay, so as you lean in, cut back over to Calista. Calista, you've not been hearing what they've been saying, but you see this body language that's happening, and Marceline is getting close to Daisy.
Like she takes another drag of her cigarette and she's like, "Oh my god, are Marceline and Aaron both into Daisy?" And she's kind of like watching a K-drama unfold in front of her. She's not 100% buying it just yet, but she thinks it's cute.
Okay.
So as you about to do that, Marceline?
Wait, I'm just letting her know that you have to look like you're into it, or Calissa's gonna see something's up.
Yes. No, I'm into it.
You are allowed to grab my
thing.
butt or my face. Get into it.
Got it.
And I promise. You see how Chaz is? He's cool.
Yeah.
I've done a good job at taking care of him for like the past few months.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's cool. He's cool.
Okay, let's go.
Daisy just grabs her face.
Calista, you see this.
She's kind of like,
what do you do?
She's a little taken aback, but she doesn't interfere.
Okay, Marceline and Daisy, what do you do now?
You gotta sell it for a bit, and then the lip bite.
Okay, so time out while you're selling it. Calista, instead of me, Storyteller, like cutting back and forth as the camera, I'm just gonna say, if you want to cut in, do it, like just say it. Like it's now just all on both of you, on the three of you. So
he's not doing anything.
Marceline and Daisy are kissing.
Exactly.
You're now kissing.
We're just make it out.
We're selling it.
Okay, you're selling it. Okay.
As we try to draw blood from each other's mouth.
At this moment, Aaron walks outside too, and he's
Time out. Aaron, as you're walking out, Marceline, Daisy. So I'm just gonna say, since you haven't said it yet, the blood has not been drawn yet, right?
We were just like it was doing like as it.
Oh,
can I just interject? It's slightly in order, because what you guys are doing, are you trying to like ghoul her, Marceline? Because if you're trying to turn Daisy, you have to drain the blood from her and then feed her some of your vitae. So that's going to be like a very long kiss.
Well, that's how we did it.
Yeah.
In blood pool, we just did a
So-
synchronizing.
Oh my god, okay.
Bite.
Yeah, I kind of house rolled it. But well, Calista,
all good with homebrew. All good.
Or okay. Well, for the homebrew, what I'm gonna say for this is that if you want to turn her, to drain her, I'm gonna ask for a check on this,
Okay.
Marceline, to successfully do that.
Okay.
Stamina check.
Yeah. Stamina. Yeah. So yeah, it is. So yeah, it would include your stamina.
And strength. Or
Daisy, are you
charisma?
willingly letting her do this? Do you know what she's doing to you?
Yes, 100%. Because from
Okay.
Daisy doesn't have a lot
Marcy will
of.
only do things consensual.
Yeah.
That's like her one
there's
thing. Like,
So there's no resistance.
Daisy specifically asked for this because in Daisy's mind, there's just a big group of people who are like, we're vampires. Are we gonna have to kill her now? Is it time for her to die? Or turn her into like a mindless ghoul or like our personal snack that we just drain the blood,
Erasing
all
her
of us.
memory is also an option.
See,
That's what Daisy heard. And so out of all these options and like just the knowledge that like there are a ton of other vampires around that people are really scared of and she's like the only human, she's like, how am I gonna get out of this with like my same brain intact? And so this was her option.
Okay. Abandon all hope to ye who enter as a human. Okay.
Abandon all hope.
Okay, so in that case, there's no resistance from Daisy, Marceline. She's like willingly
It's consensual.
there. As Aaron, since the blood is now starting to be drained, Aaron is coming out. Calista, you can see them making out. And I'm gonna ask for stamina mixed with your trying to be nice here, looking at your stats. So oh my god, girl, you're so low. A lot of skills. Trying to help you out here.
Like so much I could use because I was like so new.
Let's go with the cult. That could kind of make sense for this. Yeah,
okay.
A cult. So you have 3 dots there, 3 for stamina.
Then 1 hunger.
Well, you'll be replenished by that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you'll be
100%.
rolling for
They
that
still
with
roll
this.
a hunger.
Yeah, you'll be rolling with this, and then afterwards, if you're successful, then you'll be able to remove that. But yeah, you'll be rolling with your hunger die. And then I'm gonna ask you. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna ask you. Are you trying to do this without Calista?
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to get away with this from Calista?
We're trying to get away with it to where
Okay.
she won't, like Calista won't interrupt it and like ruin it.
Okay. In that
Because
case,
she just sees us making out.
I need performance then.
Okay. Also, part of it.
Yes.
Okay.
So performance, occult, stamina.
Okay.
So it's gonna be kind of a hefty dice pool there.
Yeah, it'd be
with
8.
So it'd be 8.
Then 1's hunger.
1's hunger. And this I'm gonna ask you, since Callista's right there, I'm gonna ask for a hard difficulty of 6 successes.
Okay.
This is tricky. 6 successes to successfully do this, to fool Calista and turn Daisy into Kindred.
So for my hunger dice, I got an 8.
Okay, that's a regular success. You're good.
And then
That just counts as success.
got enough. I only got 2 fails.
You got enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got. Oh no! I only got 1 failure, and that was a 2.
And no ones with. I guess I should say nothing above 9, right?
Nope.
Okay.
My highest ones are 9.
Okay, great. Especially the red one is the most.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And no bestial failures. Great. Wow. You make out with her so good and so convincingly that like 30 minutes go by, and you're just making out with her, but you're draining the blood from her. And Aaron comes out
As I'm feeding her mind.
and no one wants to bother them. They're just like
cycle.
hardcore, like tongue, like really like hardcore, making out big time. But secretly, Marceline is sucking the blood out of Daisy's mouth, draining her, and giving her blood to become Daisy's sire. And Aaron, you come out to Calista, seeing the hardcore girl on girl action beside you, and
I'm like, oh my god.
See Calista smoking a cigarette. Actually, this kind of helps distract Calista to Aaron's outside.
Like, oh my god. And then
I think at this point my cigarette is just like burnt all the way to the butt. But she's just like still holding it like
So this is like during the 30 minutes that's happening with the hardcore making out. Yeah. So Aaron, you're outside with Calista right now.
and then I angrily walk off.
So Ayla comes out past you, and he goes, "Hey, what's on wrong, buddy? Are you okay?" And he like walks past you, and he sees the making out happen between Marceline. He's like, sorry. I mean, and he looks at Calista. I guess I should be quiet. Like, look at those two. Look, they're like really going at it. Isn't that cute?
Isn't that cute?
Right? And he crosses his arms, kind of stands up against the wall, like really like puts one leg up on the building, and he looks at Calista like, that's pretty cool, huh? Like making out.
Calista is like 100% ignoring them. Ignoring Alok. She's just like, oh my goodness. And she looks at her watch. It's like 30 minutes. Bravo.
Yeah, I love
That's
long
stamina.
makeouts. Yeah, that's they look like they keep in shape.
Look
You know,
at Marceline go.
right? She loves making out. I wouldn't know personally. I haven't made
I'm
out
glad
with her.
that this is my first way of kissing someone so far in a Journey Punks show.
Yeah, it's your first love scene. Yeah.
My first love scene is
2 years later. Yeah. And
But I
Ayla
feel like
goes.
ideal.
So, have you ever made out with anybody, Calista?
Oh my god.
Look at Marceline go. You get her, girl. That's nice.
I've made out with like several people.
Yeah, Marceline is very experienced. Look at that tongue action.
Well, yeah, but I was just curious if you do the tongue action?
And like at this question, like
He regrets
finally like looks
saying that.
over to like
Oh.
Ayla,
Lizzie's not
and it's
here
like,
with the John Cena
you know what?
meme.
That's an excellent question, Ayla.
Right. That is. I
For-
do ask excellent questions.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the way my sire intended, but for the longest time, up until this very point, I don't know who they are, and the first few years that I was kindred, I don't remember them at all. It's almost as if someone ripped those pages out of the book that is my mind.
If someone were to return those pages to your book, would you like that person more?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay,
It's
great.
giving
So
me my memories back.
he pulls out his notebook, like return pages to Callie's book. Dante walks out. The process has been completed. Daisy is now set to now be kindred, and
And
Marceline
they don't
is
get real vampire
the
parts
sire.
either, because it's just really.
What's that?
It's like, you know how everyone has like their vampire mark, like
Yeah,
like
it's
in
in
her
her mouth.
mouth.
It's like it's like on her tongue.
like on like a lip bite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she
There's-
has like piercings that are like snake bites, you know, like
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
There's like a few of them, like
There's
snake,
like
like
two
on her lip,
cuts.
on her tongue. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Dante comes out, and he lights up a joint. He goes, oh, okay, so Daisy's a vampire now,
What?
and you hear that, Calista. He
I'm
goes,
like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, I can see
No,
that
she's my
Marceline just
makeup partner.
Marceline
And
just
she's
turned
like
her.
grabs
Yeah.
Daisy Tan and walks away.
Yeah, Marceline just turned her. I can see it. Oh fuck. You guys might be in trouble. Ayla goes, wait, what happened? What?
Marceline
Calista
finds a
looks
rock
like
on
she's
the
about to
floor
faint.
and doesn't like throw
Calista,
it hard.
don't faint. I'll hold you to make sure you don't fall on the ground.
Marceline just throws a rock at Dante. Not even like,
Ah!
like, why are you doing that? You're so stupid.
I thought it looked like everybody agreed on it. You guys look like Calista's right here, so she must have been cool with it, right?
What the actual fuck?
Yeah,
We were
Daisy-
so good about this, and
Did you just
So you didn't know?
Dante, your
Calista?
sword is stupid, and then she just storms off.
Hey, my sword is cool. Calista, you wanna hit off this?
I
It's just
I take the one and I just like in one
Snap it.
single breath, like it's like just all gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you can have it all, sure. I
I was
more,
like like a long trail of steam, like a smoke later.
Ayla goes, oh, yeah, I get a second hand high off that.
And
yeah.
I storm off after Marceline, but not in an angry way, kind of, you know, like a slow way, like slowly trail off after her.
So Ayla just looks at Dante and goes, this is your fault. He goes, whatever. She like you now? Shut up. Cut back inside the rec center. So Daisy and Marceline, you went inside the rec center?
No,
Back
I
inside?
was still outside. I kind of just like
Okay.
stormed off to like the side of like the building,
And
just
Daisy,
to where I
where are
just
you
to
at?
where I couldn't see
I didn't
Dante.
move.
Okay. So you
I'm
stayed,
still
you're
outside.
near Marceline, right, Daisy?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, yeah. So we're cutting back inside. So Calista, Dante's still outside. Alok and Calista and Aaron and Chaz are all inside the rec center. Calista is now inside.
Oh, I've stormed off. I'm outside.
Oh, you stormed off, so you're outside
Yeah.
too. Okay.
We all
Yeah.
stormed
So
off.
Calista, Chaz, and Alok are now inside the rec center.
Dante just ruined the mood.
So Alok goes, Calista, look, okay, if you're worried about, like, maybe I could still go to see the prince and get his signature, and we could just, like, retroactively, you know, like, because I don't think you have a problem with this, you know, and, like, you know, and then everything will be okay. Would that make things better? What? No, I can see you're not happy.
Think he will take kindly to people blatantly disregarding his rule?
He doesn't need to know about that, though, Calista. Callie. Can I call you Callie?
Chaz is just sitting here being like, do I need to be here for this?
Hey, look, you're here for more. You're here for the funny jokes, there, Chaz. You're here to lighten up the move.
The funny jokes.
You're the Mr. Funny Cool Guy. You're like Ryan Reynolds.
And he's, oh jeez.
You're the handsome funny guy.
Bama's out of the Final Four. I don't know if you saw that. That was like a few days ago. This is what Chaz is contributing. Just Final Four.
That was
stats.
back in March, Chaz. It's the summer. What are you talking about?
I'm watching ESPN Classic on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. On my network, right? My hotspot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great.
Your network. It's
Cool.
free. Yeah.
So, okay, well, Chaz, like, help me out here, okay? What do you think? I'm telling Calista that, like, maybe I can go see the prince and get his signature retroactively saying that Daisy is okay to become a vampire under Marceline as the sire, and, like, we just don't tell them about, like, that it's already happened. What do you think? Do you think that's good? And Calista, whatever you think, I'll do.
If you think that's safe for you to do. I don't know him that well. And if you think you've got a boon to be used with the prince, then go right ahead. But if you don't, then this is going to come at a steep cost.
Calista,
Yes.
it kind of sounds like, to me, that you're scared of the prince.
He is the ruling kindred. A vampire who is hundreds of years our senior.
Okay.
He is
The old
very powerful.
It's like, okay, boomer, but he's also, like, really, you know, he's, like, not out of touch like other boomers.
If you think that we are predators of the night, he is a bigger, scarier predator.
And you know, for you, Calista, I am not scared. I will go and face this alone for you.
To stop him is like trying to stop a truck with a piece of paper.
I'm a really tough piece of paper, though.
And he is going... Oh my god, why am I a part of this company?
Because you're my favorite employee. Sorry, Chaz. You're my favorite employee, okay? Like, I know that if I leave and go talk to the prince, that, like, I know that you can, like, you'll be the great leader here with, you know, with the NightTrap folks. Which, by the way, there's other of us, but I'm not really worried about them as much here. That, you know, they're in various cabins, and I don't know why there's more people not here in the rec center right now. Anyway, so I know that you could lead the NightTrap in my stead while I'm away.
Of course I can, but this is not just about leadership over some tech startup. This is about the potential of meeting a final death, and not just for you, but for all of us. And also, the progeny is the responsibility of the sire until they are released into kindred society.
Oh, so it's Marceline that could be in trouble.
Oh, Marceline is in steep shit. Like,
steep shit?
Don't. That is my mistress you're talking about.
Your sire, you mean?
My
Your mother.
It just made me think of something else. That's why I said that.
No, I'm not saying that she is shit. I'm saying she is in deep shit.
Mommy
She's in a lot
can't
of
be
trouble.
in danger.
Yeah.
Yes, she can. She can
No,
be in a lot of danger.
Then I'm in danger too.
Yes, that's why
I'm
we're
coming
discussing.
with her.
That's where we're having this
And I'm in
discussion.
danger
And
too.
you're
I
coming
do.
with me.
Yeah, me too.
There we go. Calista. I maybe didn't ask you the right question. What are your feelings towards the prince? You're afraid of them, but do you like him? Are you loyal to him? Or are
Wait,
you
do you-
loyal to your friends and colleagues?
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, do you like us, Calista? And do you
Yeah.
like me? I mean, like us as a
Do feelings
group?
matter?
Well, feelings is all
You-
we have in this existence. Right?
There is still humanity in you. You're not just pure, just instinct. There is a soul. Even you are dead, but you still inhabit. You have thoughts, you have feelings, you have wants, desires. And
They do not matter in the face of survival. I am, whether I like it or not, I don't remember who my sire is, and that is probably a deliberate decision on their part. But they
Until
are
someone gets your pages, right? Until someone gets your pages.
yes,
back.
until the pages are returned. But what
Right.
I'm saying is, I am a part of the Ivory Tower, whether I like it or not, and there is no escaping that. So I am trying my best to abide by the rules, keep my elders happy, and ensure I continue to survive long into the nights after this one.
You have autonomy. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry that you came about this against your will. I was fortunate
Oh,
enough to-
I don't actually know if it was against my will, but
or you. It didn't sound like you had much of a choice. Is what I'm saying. And
I currently don't.
you currently don't. Maybe the book will say your book of your mind. Your
Book
mind
it.
book.
The book.
Yeah. I'm lucky enough that I chose this. You know.
He did it to
Well-
get a girlfriend. That's what Dante told me.
She was human too. It was probably gonna happen anyway, if we're being honest. But like, whatever. I just want you to mull that over.
Well, thank you, Chaz. But
Calista,
for
we're strong allies. I see us as strong allies.
Yeah, Chaz has like guns. He's ready to shoot people for us. Dante told me that.
Yeah, I don't know how aware of this you are, Calista, but I used to hunt.
and I turn to Alok like, so you're what is this? A camp for? We're now accepting ex-Inquisition.
It's a party. There's a show. There's a show in about an hour.
Roll up my sleeve, and I'm gonna be like, that's Marceline got me right there. Was in a booth. I chose this because I see just like there are awful, terrible humans who are ruining the world that will probably bring this to an end at some point. There are equally good vampires who make the world also go round, and who do. They're not just instinct, they're not just survival. And
Okay, Chaz.
we kind of have to make that choice. That's all.
She
And-
pulls out her crumpled cigarette packet, sees that it's empty, and kind of scrunches it up.
Dante comes inside and he sees you just crumpled up your cigarette pack, and inside of his denim jacket pulls out a pack of cigarettes. He goes, "Are you out? Do you want? Do you need
Thank
one?
you. She takes the box.
And he goes, here, let me give you a light. And he goes to light your cigarette, and Alok just like
now we're smoking indoors.
Yeah, it's like there's crazier stuff happening, and Alok just glares at Dante, like, and Dante goes, "What, dude? Whatever." I think Dante's mad at we're smoking inside, whatever. Or sorry, I'm Dante. Alok's mad. Don't you wish your name was Dante instead of Alexander? Dante sounds so much cooler. Anyway, Alok's mad that we're smoking inside. Whatever. Deal with it. There's lots of like crazy shit's happening now. So yeah, isn't that show happening in about an hour? It looks like we're probably all gonna meet there, I'm guessing. So
that masquerade nightmare.
Yeah, so looks like the entire camp's gonna be there seeing that show, and it's in about less than an hour. Calista, what's your stance on everything?
Is this still Dante speaking?
Yeah, this is Dante speaking. Yeah, so Dante's like, he's like, what's your stance on all this? Because I just want you to know that like I'm here also to protect you as well, but I just need to know where you stand. Do you stand with NightTrap? Do you stand with Camarilla?
Of course I stand with NightTrap, but I'm just saying we are living under Camarilla rule. So if we want, and I turn to Alok, so if we want to ask for the prince's permission, just know that if you have no outstanding boons from the prince, it's going to come at a cost. And from this point forward, whatever Daisy does, whether the things that are out of line is now going to be on Marceline's head. I just want her to understand that. And also, and I turn to Chaz, like, what your actions now, it affects your mistress too. Like, until you are released from her care, the three of you are now in this together.
All in this
together.
You
Do you get that, Chaz?
Calista. So this will be the end.
Yeah, and you too, Alok. Alok.
I'm not gonna preach anymore. It sounded very preachy. I understand what I was saying. But
Alok goes, yeah, don't say that about Callie. She doesn't preach. She just tells us the knowledge that we all need to know because none of us have that knowledge, okay?
No, I was being preachy, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're really preachy there, Chazzy boy.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's
do
good
this
of you
very
to admit
rarely.
it.
Usually
That's
I'm
good.
just checking basketball scores, but anyway. Community authoritarianism. Community authoritarianism.
Well, believe me, if I had any say, I would not be a part of the tower, but I don't. Okay. I don't.
Wait, hold on. What? You don't want to be a part of the what?
You do.
Hey, hold on, Chaz. You're too close to Calista. Take a step back there. Take a step back there.
Chaz is just, he's like.
And also, what other options do we have? Are we going to turn into the Anarchs? I roll my eyes, just a group of kindred that's just wildly mannerless, has no concern for the masquerade, and is basically a cheap Camarilla knockoff. They have the exact type of leadership with their barons and their domains as the Camarilla, except they're not as well organized, they're not as well established, and they're operating under the same principles, but they like to see themselves as free and just all about family, but deep down they're all the same.
I have something to respond to that, Callie.
Yes.
Okay, first, I have to tell you that I'm actually I'm not like super into them, but I am technically an Anarch. And that's not the end of the thought. There's more to it. Okay, but the thing is that like I don't like. It doesn't really matter to me as much. Like I'm in the Anarchs, but I'm like I'm like cool with a lot of people. Like I have friends, like Camarilla, like you, So, but like, okay. Also, before you get too mad at me, is maybe with knowing the constraints of the Masquerade and stuff, but as long as we all have the common interest of protecting the Masquerade, is there is a possibility, okay, because like we're all American, right? We're all American, and what do Americans do? We can do. We American, okay? Great Americans we can. And with being American is that, like, we could start our own, like, big group like the Camarilla, the Monarchs, or the Anarchs, Monarchs, Anarchs and the Camarilla. Maybe we call ourselves the Monarchs. That'd be cool. I'm just saying we can make our own big group that's like up, above like the clans and stuff. But like maybe we just start. This is just our starting point. Like we could make our own rules. Seems like there needs to be different rules. The rules aren't. It doesn't seem like that great as long as we're respecting Camarilla. What do you think about that? I want you to think about it while we go to the show. I want you to have a good time. I want you to think about it. I don't want to answer right now, actually. I don't want to answer. I want you to think about it, and I want you to have a good time at this show.
Like right now, Callie is not even listening to the words that's coming out of his mouth. Like she is just thinking back because she doesn't know anything about her sire. Why they embraced her, or even what happened during the first few years that she got embraced. However, she does remember one clear instruction from them, and that is to become the COO, or Chief Operating Officer of NightTrap. So now if Aloc is an Anarch, that makes a lot more sense because she is here as a spy.
Cut back over to Aaron.
Oh.
Aaron, you're outside still. What are you doing?
All right, Aaron is brooding. I'm very hungry. and so I am gonna
One step away from a hunger frenzy.
I'm so close. I am so close. So I'm going to very carelessly take a sniff. Try to do a check to take a sniff around for the nearest human being.
Sure. You're specifically looking for a human being?
When I turn someone, does that take away all my hunger dice?
Yes.
Okay, it will.
You drain them.
Okay.
1 second. Clicking on
I know, like
Aaron's
killing,
character
but I
sheet.
didn't know
Okay.
if turning also did it.
So you're just looking for humans, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Just humans?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
anything close by. I'm very hungry.
Anything close by? Okay. So for this, I'm going to ask you to do, because I'm looking at your character sheet, I'm going to ask for, oh boy, no awareness, investigation, and you're pretty hangry. I'm going to ask for survival.
Okay.
Survival, investigation, and you can add one more of your choice, as long as it makes sense.
Perfect.
Okay.
He's
Let's
purring
do-
so hard.
So yeah, investigation, survival, one more.
And maybe
You want insight? Do you want?
Yeah, insight's probably pretty good. Let's do that.
So you're gonna have a dice pool of, let's see here, 2, 4, and 7. So for this, so if you don't know already, add your 7 dice pool. First start off with your hunger die. How many hunger die you have again?
I think I'm at, let's see.
Dice. Is it 3? Is it 2?
I think I'm at 3.
Okay, so first start with your 3.
Oh, I'm at
3.
hunger. I'm at 4.
Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. So start off with 4. Put 4 hunger dice in your hand.
Got it.
And then so you have a total of 7 dice. Yeah, 7 dice pool. So you're gonna add then the rest of it. You're gonna add 4 more black ones. Sorry, 3
Okay.
more. 3 more black
Yeah.
ones. Shit. You have 4 hunger dice. Oh my god. So you're gonna roll all these together. So for this to notice that anything's around, okay, all you need is 3 successes. But tell me what exactly you get with the 3 successes, okay? So do that dice roll.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
First, tell me the reds. What'd you get with the reds?
Reds, I got a skull, and then I
shit.
got the onks with the double daggers.
Oh God. Okay.
I got 2 of those,
Okay.
and then I got a blank red, and then I got a failed.
So that's a failure.
You got a failed regular die, and then what is it? The dagger, and then a dagger with the 2 stars.
Okay, so that's okay, so what of the red ones, what ones do you have with onks and onks with fangs?
Onks with things, I have 2 onks with things for the hunger die, and then 1 regular onk, and then 1 onk with the stars for the regular dice.
You can hear the purring.
Okay, so you have enough to.
He's just putting his face in my cup and then trying to rub it out, and so he almost knocked it over.
Edie, quick question for you. Do you know if he has 2? If he has 2 messy criticals, do they cancel out a bestial failure?
Oh yeah, the skull, like it's only a bestial failure if there's no other successes. If
Okay.
the skull is the only
Okay.
one. So I think in this case, Aaron can either have just a normal critical success or it can be a messy critical. So
Will you
whatever you
choose,
choose.
Thank you, Evie. What do you choose, Aaron?
Let's go messy critical, because I am
Agree.
I'm not thinking straight.
Okay.
Nice decision.
So in this case, there is a human stepping out of the cabin.
Okay.
That's one right in front of you. This is approximately 300 feet from 300 feet southwest of the rec center. There is a human. It's a man, and there is also 2 bucks, male deer, outside of that cabin as well.
Okay.
You see them, and you are immediately drawn to them. And with this, there is no check for this. You go and you slaughter all 3.
Okay.
Whoa.
And you slaughter all 3. You have 1 moment, though, to clean up your mess.
Okay.
What do you do?
By
the way, for this, bring your hunger down to, let's see, bring your hunger down to, bring
zero,
your hunger
I
down
think.
0. Yeah, for this was
Because
a
you
deer.
drain the person.
Oh, this was
Yeah,
awesome.
bring it down to 0, but you have 1 moment, 1 action, because you just made a mess,
Okay.
and it was loud too. So there might be
Yeah.
people coming out to see what's going on.
Okay. In a foul swoop, I take the human that I have sucked, and I am going to shove him Han Solo style into the buck.
Just the human?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Because the deer their guts are, they're bloodless because you just slurp them dry.
Yes.
Their guts are like spilling out in
Okay.
front of the cabin. They're on the ground. So you just scoop the human up?
Well, I'm gonna scoop him. I'm gonna put him in one of the bucks, and then I'm gonna start. I'm more worried about the human.
You shove the body in one of the bucks.
Yeah.
That's what you meant by Han Solo. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
That'll
I shove
keep you
him.
warm, kid.
Exactly.
May
Exactly.
not smell great.
I
Okay,
thought they
so-
smelled bad from the outside, and I throw him in.
Okay, this man was about 5'8".
Okay.
He does not fit. It's not like a moose.
I'm like crap.
It's just a deer. You have like literally like 30 seconds before someone comes out and sees you.
Okay. How
Do we hear
how s-
anything inside the recreation center?
Oh, you hear it? Yeah.
How
You heard-
strong
Yeah,
am I?
you heard the screams. You heard the deer making noise, and Aaron's just extremely loud slurps.
Callie would immediately run outside.
I'm too
So-
angry to like care right now.
you have like just like a brief moment, Aaron, before Callie sees you or anybody else. Like you just notice that the human does not fit inside the deer. The two deer, and the guy are still outside. What do you do?
Okay.
One decision. What do you do?
I'm gonna chuck it. I'm gonna take the two because there's no blood. So hopefully they're a little bit lighter. I'm just gonna fling it further into the forest.
Flinging what?
The buck with the half a human in it. The other buck can stay.
So you're flinging a buck and a human.
Yes, the human that is half inside the buck.
Okay, so you're flinging. Okay, so combo throw. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I need a check for me from that to
Shot
get them.
put it.
Okay, so for this, I'm gonna need. So again, your red dice are gone. It's just your black dice.
Yes.
So this is gonna be strength.
Cool.
Your athletics. So just and in dexterity because you're gonna be aiming. So strength. So strength is 3 for you. 2 for dexterity, and then 1 more for athletics. So you have a dice pool of 3, 2, 5, 6. So 6. And for this, it's going to be 3 successes that you need.
Okay.
So you're rolling. Yep, dice pool 6, 3 successes.
Okay.
The successes are with the Anarchs or Anarchs with stars.
Okay. Wait. Oh no! I got 2 successes.
Oh shit! Only 2.
I'm like grab. Yeah.
So you throw the buck and the human, but it lands like only about 10 feet away from the cabin, and that's within viewing of you. Not yet. It's only 10 feet away from you. The other buck is by your feet. Callie goes outside. Callie, you see what has just happened. Or you see you see Aaron standing with a dead human and 2. Yeah, they're all blood and drained. It's a mess.
This has got to be the longest night of her life so far.
And that's where we'll end the session for tonight. It's at 11 p.m. in Chicago, and that's where we'll end this session for tonight.
We didn't even take a break. We were just super into it.
We're just into it.
Yeah,
hey, Daisy has returned.
3 p.m. in Australia.
Yeah,
Yes.
Aaron's got his fill, and you all have a show to go to.
I know, 2 children.
Yeah, two children for Marceline. Alok's not doing so well with hitting on Calista. Dante's pretty ambivalent about what's gonna happen. But yeah, everybody, this is exciting. I'm really, because then next one you're definitely gonna meet the others, for sure, because you're going to a show.
Oh, I'm so excited to just meet new NPCs.
Yeah, the whole campground, the whole camp is gonna be there. So
amazing! It is going to be such a masquerade nightmare.
Awesome.
Callie is
like
going
how
to be
stressed we're
so
making
stressed.
Calista.
Yes.
He's so stressed right now.
What's everybody's before we do outros, what's everybody's closing thoughts on what's going on right now?
Should I tell Daisy what kind of vampire I am so she knows what kind of vampire she is then?
We could pick that up in the next session for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So make a
And,
note of that. So when we go back to your guys' twosome scene, you can pick that up for sure. Then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What was Evie? Did you say something?
Oh no, I'm just like I'll say it in the chat because I think the sheet needs to be changed now that she's Kindred, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
why. That's why I was asking if
Yeah.
she should know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just so that
Yes.
she can pick stuff for it.
So for that,
Yes.
so in between the week between now and later, we can work that out with Marceline, and then you can act it out, within the game. Marceline can act it out in the game. But the sheet will already be ready, before we start next session. But yeah, anybody's closing thoughts? On what has happened? What
Callie
you're looking forward
is
to?
so stressed. She has never been this stressed in her life. Like she just finds out that she is responsible for a embrace without permission. And then she realizes that she's there as a spy for her sire. And then on top of that, now her coterie member has killed someone. So she's like, the stress meter is like, it's out of the screen right now. Like it's just going
All in one day. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Aaron, what are your thoughts after you just slaughtered 2 bucks and a guy?
I mean, I definitely have some post shame for sure. But you know what? We're just gonna deal with it one step at a time.
Yeah. Kuhnoodle, Lizzy, Jay, any closing
I
thoughts
guess-
for you guys?
Marceline's just like, because since like she's still new to the whole masquerade, like obviously like Prudence was pretty well like educated, like to tell her everything basic, but Prudence was also like strict on the rules type of stuff. It was more so she was like, do it for you type of person, like
Were
very
they
like
Camarilla or Anarch?
Prudence,
Yeah, Prudence.
Tremere.
Oh.
Well, Anarch, yeah.
Yeah,
But actually,
yeah.
she left the Camarilla. That was
Yeah.
her backstory. She
Yeah,
left the
she
Camarilla
left.
and
yeah.
turned
No,
over to the
no,
Anarch.
that would make total sense. I think.
Yeah.
She did it prior to
Meeting
Blood Pool,
me and
though.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she did it like years and years ago type of stuff.
Because she's from the 1600s.
Yeah.
When
She was like an original
she
like
was born.
witch type of.
We
Yeah.
met the prince, haven't we?
No, you've met people who know the prince directly, though.
Okay, we met
at the Hilton. You were at the
that's
Hilton,
right.
Chicago.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, you're at the Hilton Hotel in Chicago, and you met direct contacts, direct reports to the Prince of Chicago.
Okay, yeah.
No, and just as a bit of out of character background information. So the current Prince of Chicago is called Kevin Jackson, and he's an 8th generation Venturer. So he's pretty powerful, and he's been embraced since 1984.
Okay.
So he's been active for like close to 40 years.
Cool.
Okay.
Like, yeah, there's no way we're going up against him.
But see, Marceline doesn't care.
Yeah.
That's her thing. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
Prudence kind of showed her like, you're like, you put yourself first, women above men. Like,
I think he's just like young and like
that was like literally.
And that's coursing through me right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
You know?
So like Marceline
Fuck
really
the
doesn't
man.
understand like why do you have to be stickler for the rules? Like we didn't get in trouble before, like because obviously we didn't know anybody.
Wildly
We were like,
lucky. That's like
Kevin's
a
a-
wild stroke of luck.
but everybody else we knew was always like Anarchs or yeah.
Kevin J just doesn't. Either he's unaware yet, or he knows he just hasn't acted on it yet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because like to put into perspective, like the original Vampire the Masquerade game, Bloodlines, like the opening for that was the like your sire embraced you just as like a one night kind of thing, and then both your sire and you were going to become like were going to be executed, but then like due to like just the execution being public and like Anarchs in the city being like, oh fuck the prince, things like that, like you were spared but your sire was definitely killed. So that was the premise for the game that's like now a cult classic. So when I just see people like embrace willy-nilly and I'm just like
You're talking about the video game, right?
yeah
Bloodlines video
Bloodlines,
game, yeah.
the original Bloodlines.
Oh shit, Marceline. With that said, Daisy or Radiator Bird, any closing thoughts before we do outros?
Yeah, no, Daisy is totally unaware because like she was just dumped with a crap ton of information all at once she's like trapped with these coworkers for months / ever, and then she finds out that they're vampires and she doesn't understand the rules. She just heard like, kill her, are we gonna kill her? Oh, we could keep her around to suck her blood or turn her into a mindless ghoul, or we could just kill her. Should we just kill her? And so she's feeling like
Marceline's just pleased that you chose her.
yeah, she's feeling pretty because she like doesn't understand anything, so she's just feeling kind of like, oh, they can't eat me now. Like, cool. Like, they're not gonna want to suck
they
my
can
blood
still
anymore.
eat you. They can definitely still
Yeah,
eat
she
you.
doesn't know that. She's just like,
Don't
okay,
tell Daisy
rad.
that.
Well, like,
Yeah.
I'm not a human anymore, so like, I can't. They don't want to suck my blood anymore. So she's feeling kind of calm, but she can feel that everybody else is on edge, but she doesn't understand why.
Yeah, because they're about ready to meet Bob Evans. So
Bob
Robert Evans, the head of the cybersecurity, and yeah, he's also an Camarilla.
Oh,
Anyway, But SewerShark's coming up, so they're gonna be rad. Spray blood all over everybody. So, yeah. All right, cool. Well, with that said, let's go and do outros. So yeah, I'm Dash Gierhart, everybody. You can follow me at Dash Gierhart on Twitter and Instagram at DashGierhart. And thanks for listening and watching. And let's go to Kuhnoodle for an outro. And any plugs.
You could find me at Kuhnoodle Art on Instagram or Kuhnoodle on Twitch. I stream art. I also am starting to do cosplay again, which you could find on my normal account. It's Calista, but it's spelled Kuhleesee. I'm actually doing a character that likes blood, so
Nice. Hell yeah. You ever do Marceline? That'd be pretty rad too. Just saying.
I've done Marceline, like the vampire queen, like the actual Marceline and bubblegum.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's what my character named herself. Her real name was Ashley, like just like basic like white girl, like, but she was super into vampires, so she called herself
Hot Topic Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100% Hot Topic Girl who used to sit on Vampire Freaks and.
Nice. Evie, closing outro and any plugs.
I am Evie. I play Calista Vile, and you can follow me on Woodland Evie on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I am a cosplayer and also a TTRPG player.
Yeah. And could you plug your show, please, if that's okay?
Your
other show
and
that you're on?
also check out the other show I'm on called Red Center by Night. It's an actual play set in Australia, and we film in person, so it's pretty rad.
So cool. Yeah, really recommend it. Yeah, it's awesome. And Clark.
Hey, you can find me on Instagram at Clark_bar_. And just started up a show at the Pack Theater every fourth Saturday at midnight. We had our first show the other night, and it was absolutely crazy. And you should come out.
Yeah, and that's in Los Angeles, right, Clark?
Los Angeles, yeah. Pack Theater, Los Angeles.
Nice. Hell yeah. Cool. And Radiator Burn.
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram at Radiator Burn, and there you'll find links to the other film and comedy live stuff I do.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, follow Radiator Burn, Radiator_Burn. Yeah. And
no,
Jay.
not on Instagram. It's just Radiator Burn, all one word.
Oh, okay. Is it on Twitter that way though?
No, Twitch is Radiator_Burn.
Oh, I'll have to adjust your overlay then. I have Radiator_Burn.
No worries.
But yeah, I can adjust that for next time for Radiator Burn, all one word. Okay, cool. Sorry about that.
No worries.
And Jay.
Hey, I'm Jay. Find me on Twitter at KistlerJ. Start rehearsals for a play tomorrow. That'll be in May. I don't know if you may miss this. Forget I said anything. Doesn't matter.
Well, this episode will be at least on YouTube in a couple weeks because the first one's coming up. The time of the recording, the first one's coming up this week. Probably by Wednesday.
Crane Theater in
if
May,
not tomorrow.
So in Minneapolis, the Tourist Trap is what it's called. We'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Tourist Trap, like NightTrap. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And yeah, follow everybody's stuff here to be great. And follow and subscribe to Journey Punks podcast networks and also YouTube. Please give us a like. It really helps us out. Give us a review. It really helps us out. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. And you can follow Journey Punks on Twitter and Instagram. And we appreciate you being here with us, and we look forward to seeing you again in episode number 4. Yeah, wow, this is episode 3. We're going into week 4. Awesome. All right, everybody, have a great night, and I'm switching over to the ending screen now. Take care.
I know you, and I know you're burning.